But yeah, last week me and some of my friends went to a local blood donation drive that comes to our area every now and then. So I thought I'd give you a walk-in tour of the blood giving experience because it's just that interesting. Not that they would actually let me film, so it will be another reenactment, if that's okay with you. So you walk in and show them your blood donor card, and they give you a questionnaire to fill in, just to make sure that you're in a fit state to be giving blood. And most of the questions are just pretty normal, like, are you in a fit state to be giving blood? But there are a few that make a bit less sense than that, such as...
Have you ever slept in the same stable as a racehorse? Have you ever shared a toothbrush with a recovering drug addict? Have you ever spent the night in a Brazilian mud hut?
So once you've got all that done, they chomp a little bit off your thumb, just to take a small blood sample and make sure you've got enough iron in your blood. And if you pass that, you move on to the next stage. Then you move on to the waiting area, which is where you wait for a bed to become available, and it's here that you will encounter a certain brisk nurse named Angelina for the first time, and believe me, that's where the similarities with Miss Jolie end. She asks you if you want to give with your left or your right arm, and before you know it, you're lying flat out, getting poked with a needle. Then it's just a simple case of wiggling your fingers and waiting for the blood to come out. But before you know it, they're patching you up and you're off to what is the best part of the day? The recovery table! You basically sit there for 5 or 10 minutes and they just give you cups of tea and orange juice and keep you stocked with chocolate biscuits to get your blood sugar back up. Now, most people have a grand old time at the recovery table, but there's the odd few who take a bit of a funny turn, not sipping enough of the juice, and they have to be taken behind the curtained off area. Nobody knows what happens behind the curtained off area. There are rumours of personal DVD players for each victim of the bloodlessness. But nobody knows. All we know is they go behind and 5 minutes later they're gone. Out the back entrance probably. But yeah, the recovery table. That's how it usually works. But this time, no. It was late in the day. There were lots of parents there, with children. Where were the children sitting? At the recovery table. They had not donated one drop of blood, and they were supping on my juice and snacking on my biscuits. I was not amused. It got even worse though. We were asked to leave after a mere 7.5 minutes recovery time, because someone else had come along who needed to sit down and there were no seats available. Now, there may have been no seats available, but there were 5 being occupied by small children, which I did not take kindly to. But anyway, not wanting to cause a scene, we left. And that was it, basically. I was actually supposed to be going out for a friend's birthday that night after giving blood, but I felt a bit woozy, and not wanting to end up like this, I decided to just stay at home and eat chocolate digestives.